Namaskar friends, this is NJ, host on this channel. From this video, we will start our discussion on a very new topic which I am very sure you all are going to like it, because whenever I make or upload any video on the topic of relationship, I always get good participation. So just because the significator of relationship, love, romance, marriage, Venus has transited into the sign of Sagittarius. So I guess that could be a reason that Divine gave me this idea that if we have to figure out the personality traits or characteristics of our spouse, of our partner, so what could be the right approach or way to study that? So guys, like the Vedic astrology or any of the astrological analysis is a very simple format. I mean to say, when we talk about the personality traits or characteristics of our spouse, of our partner, that information we always get from the 7th house. Now, 7th house is the prime house of relationship. Now, the house lord, whichsoever planet is going to become, that planet is going to be the significator of your partner in this lifetime. Now, if you have to understand that whichsoever house your 7th house lord is going to go, the 7th house lord planet is going to go, so that house will create that environment, provides the environment. The planet can be seen as a significator of the personality of your spouse. The zodiac sign where your 7th house lord is going to go, that zodiac sign is going to tell about the approach. But at the end, the energy, the power or the traits is going to be discovered or going to be figured out by the nakshatra where your 7th house lord planet is going to be disposited at. That is the only reason, guys, whenever we have to do any of the marriage compatibility, the auspicious timings, or even while naming someone, we always give attention to which nakshatra planet is going to be transiting at that given point of time. So I mean to say, through this video, I'm going to start a new playlist. What I'm going to do is that, basis the 27 nakshatras, we will try to understand that, let's say for example, if your 7th house lord is going to be placed in that nakshatra, what kind of energies, personality traits we can expect in your life partner. Because 7th house not only tells about your life partner, it also tells about all those qualities which complements you. Because 7th house is that aspect of your personality which is incomplete, where you need the support of the outside world, and in a way your life partner which comes or enters your life and completes you. So guys, the very first nakshatra in the series is going to be the Ashwini Nakshatra, and just because my academics is completely on the driven on towards the management side, and I still remember at the time when I was doing my MBA, we studied that SWOT analysis. So I thought, why shouldn't we study all of these 27 nakshatras from the perspective of decoding your life partner's personality traits on a scale of the strength, weakness, opportunity or threats of this nakshatra if your 7th house lord will be disposited in this nakshatra. So okay guys, if you have to understand the strength part of the Ashwini Nakshatra, that your 7th house lord will be placed in this nakshatra. So the strength of this nakshatra is that, first of all, these natives possess those healing qualities. Like I mean to say, guys, you will be very lucky if your 7th house lord will be placed in this nakshatra, because when we talk about someone being blessed with the healing powers, that doesn't mean that the native has to be carrying some medical degree or a qualification, or native needs to possess the knowledge of Ayurveda or the knowledge of herbs. When we say that someone has got those healing qualities, even the mere presence of that person, it has the capacity to rejuvenate you, to de-stress you. The words which that person is going to speak, his aura, his personality, his presence is definitely going to have those qualities, those powers of de-stressing you. So I mean to say, the first strength aspect of this nakshatra can be seen as that if your 7th house lord will be present in this nakshatra, somehow whichsoever 7th house lord your planet is, it is definitely going to manifest its qualities in a very healing way. The second strength of this nakshatra can be decoded as in a way that somehow when we talk about the traits of the Ashwini Nakshatra, they possess that very naive, very innocent, childish demeanor carrying qualities. Like I mean to say, these people can be distinctively identified in the crowd because of their very soft looks, or let's say for example very helpful nature, very little bit impulsive spark. So I mean to say, the good part about this nakshatra is that you will definitely find that planet, whichever planet your 7th house lord is going to become, it is definitely going to manifest its very pure, very pristine qualities. You can also look at it from that ways. Now the third strength of this Ashwini Nakshatra, which can be decoded as a part of the personality traits of your spouse or the person you will be inclined towards, that they have definitely this pioneer approach towards the world. I mean to say, whatsoever they want to do, they want to be a bit unique and perfect in that. They want to have their unique identity in this world. See, the good part about the Ashwini Nakshatra is that they are not amongst those show-off type people. Like even if a Venus will be present in this nakshatra, being your 7th house lord, somehow it is going to restrict the qualities of Venus for not going too extravagant or not going too flashy. So I mean to say, the good part about these Ashwini Nakshatra natives is that, like the way I was telling it to you, that they are very helpful. They have got those innate healing qualities of helping people, all those people whom they will find going through any kind of miseries, any kind of trouble. They will try and their level best to help people come out of their miseries. And at the same time, even when you talk about their dressing sense, the way they present themselves, you will definitely find a tinge of or a sense of uniqueness in the way they present themselves. And the good part about that, the Ashwini natives, is that not only they have got a very helpful nature, but at the same time, even they are very jovial as well. Their sense of humor is very blessed. So these are the strength areas which you can attach with this Ashwini Nakshatra if your 7th house lord will be present in this nakshatra. So that's how the energies are going to manifest itself. Now if you have to understand the weak side of the Ashwini Nakshatra, so you can look at it in a way that just because it is a nakshatra which is being governed by the planet Ketu, and it comes in the jurisdiction of the planet Mars. So somehow it has been many times seen that these people could be little bit impulsive. These people could lack little bit of the focus, and because of this innate restlessness or fidgeting personality, they could lose out on the opportunities. So let's say for example, if your 7th house lord is present in this nakshatra and you like someone, then you have to take the initiative of approaching the person. If you will be in this mode that things are going to fall on their own, or the person is actually by some support of the luck, the person is actually going to get your attention, or by himself or herself going to come to you, so you might lose out on that opportunity. So that's one more thing which I want to tell you. Moving towards the next scale, guys, if you want to understand the area of opportunities for the Ashwini natives, so like I mean to say, the good part about these natives is that they are able to retain their youthfulness for longer time. So like I mean to say, if let's say for example, if in your chart your 7th house lord is Mercury, and that too it is placed in the Ashwini Nakshatra, so you can even look at it from that ways that there could be possibility, if other alignments in your astrological chart are also indicating in the same direction, that your partner might have very youthful young looks, or even as a part of the personality or the likings of your partner, the person might take interest in all those youthful related activities. You can also look at it from that ways. And last, guys, if you want to understand the area of threats for the Ashwini natives, so many times it has been seen that, guys, just because it is a nakshatra which is being ruled by a karmic shadow planet Ketu, that in their case a lot many times things and situations are more destiny driven, and reducing the intensity and the scale of the free will of the native. So like I mean to say, I will not be surprised if in your situation, your first meeting with your life partner, with your spouse, could happen because of a sheer matter of luck, some sort of some situation or sequence of events which were beyond your control, but the force of circumstances brought that person in your life, and at the end giving you this impression that it was all divine ordained or divine planned. So I will not be surprised that could also happen, because whenever we talk about the nakshatras of Ketu, whether it's about Ashwini, whether it's about Magha, whether it's about Mula, there is always a degree or sense of fatalism involved in it. You can also look at it from that ways. So guys, at the end I just want to summarize this video in a way that this whole playlist is devoted to understanding the power and personality traits of your partner, and how can we decode that? By understanding the 7th house lord's nakshatra placement, which in this case we discussed all about the Ashwini Nakshatra. So for further more updates and notifications on the science of astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.